The Blackwire 5200 series is a part of Poly's Blackwire family of corded USB headsets. They're all going to give you the choice of either a USB-A or USB-C connection. And just like the Voyagers we spoke about earlier, you simply need to plug this into your PC's USB port, select it as your audio device, and you are up and running. You'll notice that the 5200s are also going to give you inline call control for answer, end, and mute. And in this particular series, if you'd like to connect to a cell phone or maybe a tablet, we'll also give you a 3.5mm connection. Now, the set that I use at home is a monaural or one-eared version, and you'll see it's nice and lightweight, flexible, and again, because it has just one ear, it lets me be aware of my surroundings. If you do happen to prefer a two-ear choice or binaural version, the same exact head style band of the Voyager Focuses that you just fell in love with are what you're going to get on the Blackwire 5200 series. You'll see, in fact, the same ear cushions here as well. Now, what do I use these for? Typically, I will use my Blackwire 5200s if I am doing any work on my PC. So if I'm working on a project or maybe getting a presentation together, doing some online training, but I still have to be available for an incoming phone call. 5200 series is perfect for that. And really, at this type of a price point, which is right around $100, for under $300, you can have a complete work from home kit, audio and video, ready to go. I mentioned that the 5200s are part of Poly's larger Blackwire family. You'll see a few more examples here. Contact your Jenny sales rep or myself if you'd like any more information on all of your corded USB headset options from Poly. With the pandemic dragging on a little longer than any of us really expected, it's great to see that employees have been able to prove to their employers that they can be successful working from home. And while hopefully we'll all get back to our normal office routines here soon, what about the next time? Well, hopefully it's not a global pandemic, of course, that sends us home, but I live in Cleveland and it snows here in this wintertime. And the springtime too, sometimes pretty badly. And it would be great not to have to add on 2 or 3 hours onto my commute time, risking life and limb to get into the office, when I could just walk down the hall to my home office. Or again, maybe not global pandemic or natural disaster, but what about a sick child or car trouble? Wouldn't it be nice for that employee to be able to save their PTO time and for that employer to know that their business is going to go on uninterrupted? Well, if they all had work from home kits from Poly, none of those circumstances would ever cause a disruption in business again. And think about it, we are talking about a complete audio and video solution from Poly for well under $300. That's a pretty small price to pay for the added productivity and security of having it there. We've talked about some great headset options today to go along with that Eagle Eye mini camera, but what about that crowd who just does not want to wear a headset? I get it. Some people just do not like things on or in their ears, or maybe like me, they just don't like having something on their head to have their hair messed up. I'll admit, now that salons are open again in Ohio and my gal is going to get me in soon to tame my lion's mane, I'm reverting right back to my old favorite and standby for audio video conferencing, the Calisto 7200 speakerphone from Poly. The Calisto 7200 Bluetooth speakerphone from Poly delivers premium audio in a small package. This device was meant to be used in huddle spaces of about 10-foot radius. I say radius because the 7200s are equipped with 4 omnidirectional mics meant to pick up audio from a full 360 degrees. And just like everything else we've spoken about today, it will connect to your PC via USB and to your cell phone via Bluetooth. Another great device for listening to music for. And as I said before, when I'm not trying to hide my crazy hair with my 8200s, the 7200s are definitely my go-to for at-home audio and video calls. But because of the small size, they actually travel well too. It's easy to just throw them in my bag when I get to the hotel room, take them out. Again, great for audio, video calls, as well as listening to music. But as great as the audio is on the 7200s, I think the coolest feature about them is the noise block technology built into that. I know we've all been on calls where we've heard keyboards clacking or candy wrappers being rustled up. Not if they use the 7200s. Noise block will automatically mute the device if it detects any noise that is not human voice. So if you happen to be on an audio call that's going to cut into your snack time, no worries, 7200's got you covered. We've talked about a number of different work from home solutions today from Poly, but there are literally dozens and dozens of different combinations to choose from. Contact your Jenny sales representative or myself if you have any questions, and we'll certainly get you taken care of. Thank you so much for the time that you spent with me today and for the trust that you place in both Poly and Jenny. Your partnership is greatly valued and appreciated. Until next coffee talk, cheers.